recommend watching that. But in this video, I'm going to show you the legitimacy of MPB Today and the whole network marketing industry in general. Of course, you're going to get some bloggers out there who are still living in their parents' basement in their Lord of the Ring underpants that are yelling, "Mom, get me a beer," while they type away that this is a pyramid scheme. It's not a traditional 9-to-5 job. It's a scam. I saw the Loch Ness Monster, But if you ever ask these people, what is a pyramid scheme, they wouldn't know.
Let's take a look at corporate America, for example. In almost any business, you've got the top people. Then they have their vice presidents. Then you got the regional managers. And then you have the assistant regional managers, or assistant to the regional managers, depending on how you want to say that. And then you got your employees or salespeople down there. And if you look at corporate America, that kind of looks like one of those pyramid things. Take a look at this company. You got the company up there, you got my brother, he brought me in, but look, I've cycled 3 times, my brother's only cycled once. I've actually made more money than him. And the cool thing is, down here is a buddy of mine named Brian. He's cycled twice, so he's made more money than my brother. So if you look at the two side by side, there's no comparison. You got this guy down here. Do you actually think in corporate America that employee is going to make more than the vice president? But in my situation, my buddy has made more than my brother. If the pyramid shape bothers you, just switch it up. It really doesn't matter. We'll make it a Star Wars TIE fighter for all I care.
So let's talk about what makes something legal. Because there are scams out there, so be careful, do your homework. But for something to be legal, a company has to offer a service or a product. So what is MPB Today's product or service? Well, they have thousands of products. They're an online supermarket. Second you sign up, you can order groceries and have them delivered right to your doorstep.
MPB Today is very new, so people might be a little skeptical, but let's match them up with Monavi, one of the giants in the industry, and have set records throughout the year and have been well established now for many years. When you look at it, Monavi, you join for $40. Over here, you join for $10. Over here, to be active, you have to pay $100 a product. Over here, to be active, you have to purchase $200 of groceries. Over here, you pay for the shipping of your juice. Over here, you pay for the shipping of your groceries. Although MPB does have a program where if you cycle, they'll actually pay for the shipping or give you a Walmart gift card instead of your other groceries. Over here, you got a few juice products. Over here, you got thousands of products. Over here, there's a monthly fee of $100 to $200 just to stay active and get checks, and that's depending on your rank. Over here, there's no monthly fees ever to stay active. Over here, you need 2 people to be qualified, but they have to be balanced. Over here, you just need 2 people total. It doesn't matter where they're at in your matrix. So when you match them up side by side, just because we're not selling a nice juice bottle doesn't mean it's any less legitimate or any less of a great opportunity. Matter of fact, you look at the two, you tell me which one's more of a risk. You tell me which is a better deal. Did you know that you'd have to have over 50 people in Monaviv and they'd have to be balanced on each side to make what I make if I cycle an MPB with 6 people? Maybe you're not into Monaviv, but let's take another example. There's a guy named, I think it's Donnie or Donald Trump. He's kind of really good with money, and not only does he endorse multi-level marketing, he even started his own network marketing company here. And this one looks like steps of a pyramid. I don't know. This one looks like a walk the dog scheme. I don't know. Someone better tell Donnie. But all I know is in his company too, the people who actually work hard get more money. It's kind of crazy.
MPB has one of the top MLM lawyers out there. He specializes in network marketing, and he handles people like Nu Skin and Prepaid Legal, which, by the way, doesn't have an actual physical product, but they have a service, which is the other part of being a legal thing. Provide a product or a service. My dad has been in this industry ever since I've been in diapers, and he's made millions. But more than that, he's made a lot of friendships, and he's helped and blessed more people's lives than you can possibly even imagine. This industry, by the way, has more millionaires than any other industry. It really can act as a vehicle to get your financial freedom and reach all your goals and dreams. I was in the rat race for a long time, working for someone else. And if anything's a scam, that's kind of a scam. If you think about it, you work your tail off for $10 an hour. And whether you get 50% or 110%, you get $10 an hour. Whether your efforts bring the company a lot of money, well, the guy up top makes a lot of money, but you don't. You make $10 an hour. May I suggest a book? Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Hey Robert, this plug's for free, the next one will cost you. But seriously, this book is awesome. If you're an out-of-the-box thinker or even kind of leaning on that box, this is a must-have for your library. He goes in and really basically talks about how the 9-to-5 rat race is pretty much designed to keep you there. You're not really going to get ahead in life. In Robert's follow-up book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, he talks about there's 3 business models, 3 kinds of system, and in there, one of them is network marketing. And it was funny, he talks about how he kind of thought it was a scam at first, but then when he kind of looked into it, he saw how powerful it was, the industry, he saw how much it helped people, and he saw that the average Joe could plug into an existing system but get their own business without all the startup costs and the headaches of trying to do it yourself. So to all you out there who have a job, a job that's just over broke, and that may sound harsh, but that's the reality, I ask you, what's your plan B? Because right now, if you haven't noticed, we're losing jobs in this country at an alarming rate. And if you're just going to go along and do the 9-to-5 normal job thing, well, the normal's on fire. And it's pretty hard to dispute that when I go outside and I look down and I see, friends and my neighbors that are out of a job, no fault of their own. And that's the job they thought they were going to retire with. So please don't put all your eggs or faith or trust in one business or one job where a boss has control of your life. And if he has to downsize, and he's just going to say, see ya. Get control, diversify, get a plan B, maybe a plan C and D. And that's the way to fight what's happening right now in the economy. Could MPB also go out of business? Yeah. Could MPB not be all that it's cracked up to be? Yeah. I mean, there's no guarantees. And the only thing consistent in life is change. So if you are looking for a change and you're sick of the rat race and you want to fire your boss, look at MPB because it's unbelievable. And don't worry if you've never done this thing before. I have people that in just my first week are cycling and they've never done this before. They've never been successful at anything else like this before. MPB is pretty revolutionary and it kind of sells itself. In my first 2 weeks of just dabbling at this, I made $1,500, and that's on top of being busy with my website and my videos and everything else. I haven't really even had a chance to just kind of go for it. So this is a very great opportunity, and not only me, but other people are making money as well. We just have a system, we stick with it, it works.